Yo, what up everybody, welcome back to another video. This is Chris, welcome to GC Kicks. Guys, today we have one of the best unboxings we have ever done on this channel, and I'm not trying to over exaggerate. I'm trying to be completely honest, you know what I'm saying? I took the L last year when all the other shoes were dropping that were a part of this collection, and then, you know, let's just say that I had my notifications turned on. All right, let's just say that a certain app notified me that these were available via the Nike sneakers app, and I wasted no time, went straight over there, and fast forward like 3-4 days and we're here with the shoes. Now of course this review is kind of going to be like an unboxing and then the review, obviously, so hope you guys are okay with that. Usually I'll unbox it and then do a separate review later, but I'm gonna do it all in one just to make it more exciting for you guys, you know what I mean? Before we get into this review, of course, I just want to mention briefly that I am doing a collab giveaway with a fellow YouTuber. This is a Hypebeast mystery box giveaway, so it's kind of like a big box full of a whole bunch of Hypebeast goodies. This is for one lucky winner. If you guys are interested in that, of course, the link will be down below in the description. Make sure you guys follow the rules and you'll be set to go. Now, with all that being said, let's get into the unboxing. Of course, here we have the handy dandy switchblade. Got this from Amazon for like, I don't know, 10 bucks. Let's be gentle because the contents inside are extremely fragile. You know, we don't want to like devalue the shoe. All right, let's go ahead and toss that to the side. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shout out to Nike for giving me a gift card. Okay, that's pretty cool. And here we have the shoes, guys. So of course from this side this looks like an ordinary Air Jordan 1 box, but it's not. This is where things get a little interesting. Right here on the top, I'd have to say this is one of the more exciting packages on a pair of sneakers that I have ever owned. You know, the Air Jordan 11s, those have pretty interesting boxes, but this one right here, this is a little next level. And here we have the shoes. Just admire this box real quick because this is very innovative, pretty creative. Shout out to Virgil or whoever on his team came up with this idea. This is one of those boxes where you want to keep in the collection. Like, as you can see, I have a whole bunch of like clear boxes for my sneakers, but this is one of those shoes where I'll keep these, I won't throw them out. I have a few sneaker boxes that I don't throw out just because of the fact that it's better if it stays with the shoes, if that makes any sense. Now, the first thing you notice when you look at the shoe box is that there's no paper. It's instead plastic. So it says Off-White Nike Air Jordan in quotations, Beaverton, Oregon, USA, and then 1985, which is when the Air Jordan 1 was first released or first introduced to the sneaker community, you know, to basketball. It is just a box, but when it comes to sneakers for sneakerheads, the packaging really does play in hand with just the overall feeling for the shoe, if that makes any sense. So now we peel that over and we have the sneakers. So here is the Air Jordan 1 Off-White in the UNC colorway. This is the third color to release out of the entire Off-White Air Jordan 1 collection. And the Air Jordan 1 was by far the most hyped one. It even earned Sneaker of the Year last year. And that's a pretty amazing thing to accomplish for someone that designs a shoe, you know what I mean? Your shoe has to be that good, not just the overall look, but the overall attention they can gain for it to earn Sneaker of the Year, you know what I mean? That's a pretty big award right there in my opinion. This is the third colorway. We did have the Chicago's, those were the first ones that released, and then we had that light bluish or that all white colorway that was a Euro only release, I think it was. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. These are clean, guys. This entire colorway, the whole entire color blocking looks amazing in my opinion. Not just because of how much this blue really pops, but because of just how the rest of the shoe is white. You have a couple hits of orange, and the actual midsole is not white. It's more of like an eggnog color. It looks kind of yellowish. It looks like the shoe is like 10 years old, and it's not. It's like literally brand new. Now getting into some of the specs of this shoe, of course this is not your ordinary Air Jordan 1. The first noticeable thing for me is the swoosh, because of the fact that it's not stitched on entirely. If you know about Air Jordan 1s, you have that swoosh right there on the outside and on the inside of both shoes. And when it comes to the Air Jordan 1 Off-White, you have the swoosh on only one side. It's only on the outside of the shoe. On the other side does not have a swoosh. It has like perforated holes showing where the swoosh would be, but it's not actually there, if you know what I mean. Just looking at that swoosh, you can kind of see how it kind of plays into when they were designing the shoe. First of all, for those that don't know, the entire Off-White and Nike collection, all of the shoes look like prototypes, you know what I mean? It looks like they were not yet complete, and that's why the shoes are so interesting. That's why they're so cool. And at least in my opinion, I think these are dope because of the fact that they look like they're not even done. They look like they're like halfway through the process. They're still trying to figure out where they want to place the swoosh, you know what I mean? That's what it looks like. And then a little embroidery on the back, kind of just like a little placeholder, like, all right, we're gonna put the swoosh right here, but we might change our minds later on. It's kind of what it looks like in my opinion. Getting into some more details on the toe box, it's not leather like most Air Jordans. It's kind of like this plastic material. I'm not sure what this material is called. It's just like a little plastic film. It does feel pretty breathable, but it's not leather, and it is very different. It looks like when, you know, it's not gonna crease as much, so that's pretty good in my opinion. I want to see how well I can clean these up if I ever do get them dirty, you know what I mean? Just because of the fact that it's not really like a smooth material we can just wipe off the dirt. This looks like if you spilled something on there, it would just seep in and just get worse. So let's hope that doesn't happen though. Now getting into the overall quality of the leather. Now the leather, the quality is not too bad. It's not the best quality leather, but it's not that bad. And I will say that on the leather towards the toe cap, it seems like there's like 2 or 3 layers of leather. That's the first time I'm seeing that on an Air Jordan 1. Usually there's just like 1 layer, and then it's like the toe box, you know what I mean? This looks like it's extremely thick. I don't really know why they did that, but it looks like these shoes are going to be lasting a very long time in my opinion. So that's always good. You want your shoes to last you as long as possible, especially a shoe like this, because of the shoe that it is, if that makes sense. Moving on to another part of the shoe that's more noticeable, of course, is the heel or the ankle area, where you have like this suede material, this suede patch that's just right there. It's not usually there on an Air Jordan 1. I feel like this right here really adds to the shoe. It makes it look like it's really not even done. Now moving on to another part of the shoe, the inner side of the shoe. You do have Off-White Nike Air Jordan 1, Beaverton, Oregon, USA, 1985. The same thing that's on the wrapping of the box. And then as you can see, like I was talking about earlier, you see like the holes where the swoosh would be. So that's pretty cool that they did that. I like that little addition they added there. Another thing that I like about this shoe, and I'm pretty sure I speak for others when they say this, is the ankle part right here where the flaps are. Normal Air Jordan 1s are not like that. It's completely stitched in and it's not removable. But with these, you can actually like move them to the side. It's kind of like a pair of Dunks, and it does reveal 85 in quotations, like I said, 1985. Now moving on to the tongue. Now you can see that there's this foam that's exposed. It's not even covered up. Normally they would cover that. And you do have a Nike tab right here, and it's kind of sideways. Usually it's in the middle of the tongue towards the top, and it's straight. And of course you do have your famous zip tie. I feel like when it comes to this shoe, I'm gonna leave the tag on. I would normally say to take it off, but I feel like it kind of completes the whole look of the shoe, so I think I'm gonna leave it on there. Now getting into what came with the sneakers, of course we have 3 sets of laces. We have the white ones that are already on the sneakers, and then we have these blue ones and these orange ones. I think how I'm gonna be wearing these, I'm gonna wear one shoe with the orange laces and the other shoe with the blue laces. Now I don't usually do that. That's not my thing. I feel like when the shoe has too much going on already, just leave the laces how it is. I feel like I've said this before in other reviews and other videos. I like to keep things a little simple, but when it comes to these shoes right here, they're already not simple. There's nothing you can do to make this shoe simple. Like there's too much already going on, especially with this red zip tie hanging off. You got the orange right here. There's nothing much you can do to make the shoe simple, so you might as well just keep it going with the whole pizzazz they have going on, and just throw the orange laces on there, you know what I mean? Just throw it on there. So that's it guys for my review of the Air Jordan 1 Off-White in the UNC colorway. These actually released early. I believe these are not supposed to release until June. My thoughts on this sneaker, I feel like it's an amazing shoe. I feel like what Virgil's doing right now at this point, he's really changing the sneaker culture. I feel like Kanye changed it a bit, you know, when he did the first pair of Yeezys ever, then he did the Yeezys with Adidas, but then Virgil came and he just switched it up even more. He made things a little more interesting with this whole prototype looking shoe, you know what I mean? I feel like Virgil's really killing it out here, so shout out to him for doing this thing, and I really want to see what else he can do with sneakers, and you know what's going to happen in the future with him and Nike. I am looking forward to those press soles, the black and white ones. I kind of want both in the collection. If I can only get one, it's cool, but I need them both. That's it. That's pretty much it guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this review, this unboxing. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up to let me know that you enjoyed it. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you guys can be notified of when I do upload. Stay tuned for the On Foot. Of course, this is Chris, GC Kicks. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Peace.